I just realized I kept losing at everything and was okay with losing. I was okay with losing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
How stupid is that? I say this all the time, but like, why would I take advice from somebody that ain't where I'm trying to go? You feel like you're stagnant, but really you're improving that 0.01%. Going to the gym, eating healthy, taking care of yourself, taking care of your finances, that's all selfish work. How is that bad? I'm feeling it.
Are you?
I can do 2 more.
Shut up. Did it kick in?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Tiffany made it.
Well, I ate once today. I've been eating once a day.
It's going to kick in. So. Yeah. We gave you a double shot.
Damn.
Gave you a double shot because we know you've been out here working, bro.
Yeah.
You know you've been out here working. I told Tiffany, I was like, man, Ivan's going to come in and he's going to do the podcast with us, but I know that motherfucker's tired. You know what I mean? Because I genuinely know that, bro, because I've been seeing you lately. I haven't seen you at the gym.
Yeah.
And I've been seeing your content, and you just moved to your mom's house and staying there until you moved to Dallas. And I was like, Ivan's going to come in here, man. He needs a drink.
Bro, right before I went to my apartment and moved the last stuff I got there, I bought me a Celsius. It was like 7 o'clock. I was like, bro, I need a Celsius. So I can come in here with some energy. Because if not, I'm just be tired not thinking.
Did the Celsius kick in?
Hell yeah.
It
I was moving shit. I was sweating over there.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was sweating.
So you were literally just moving some stuff to your mom's right now and then came straight over here?
No, I went to my mom's to eat, went to get the Celsius, and to my apartment to move all my stuff.
Yeah.
And I still ain't finished.
Really?
I got like 2 bags left, but they're big-ass bags.
Yeah.
And then now I'm here. And I was sweating, bro, so I probably stink. I feel dirty.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Everybody knows you're grinding right now. You're in ground mode, especially before you leave.
Yeah.
You know, so for those of you who don't know, this is Ivan. And just so I can clear up the connection between me and Ivan and I have been working together 8 years. And a fun 8 years, honestly. We kind of met each other at the beginning of our career where we were both like just regular barbers. I just opened up a shop, and he was one of the first barbers I ever hired. And this is his last week here in Wichita, the very last week. And I really waited to have this podcast with him because I was like, man, I want to catch him on his way out. I want to catch him when he's moving stuff. I want to catch him when he's like making content to leave, because I was like, man, that's when I really wanted to know how he felt about it, how he felt about leaving here. But thanks for coming on, bro. I know you've been busy, but I was like, I'm gonna catch him when he's a little tired, because I know that's when the real Ivan comes out. I mean, how you been feeling about you leaving?
I mean, it still hasn't really hit me.
Really?
To be honest, bro. Because I'm going on vacation for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I think once I get back from there, that's when it hit me, you know?
Yeah.
And I was thinking about this today, too. I was like, bro, I've been so busy with my clients, editing videos. You know, obviously this past weekend was my birthday weekend, so hanging out with everybody. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I'm glad we're doing this, because like I haven't got to spend time with my bro Nelson, you know?
Yeah, facts.
You know, one-on-one. Because I haven't gone to the gym. Usually that's when we go. Yeah, that's when we go in the morning to the gym, and we talk, we chop it up. And I was like, nah, we need to do it a couple times before I leave, you know?
Mm-hmm. With no phone. Because sometimes I'll be talking to you and you like on the phone, bro, editing a video or talking to on a call with a mentor or something. And honestly, man, I don't think people understand how hard you really work, man. I don't think they understand, because there's a lot of people that want to follow in your footsteps. Mm-hmm. And they tell me a lot of young cats, a lot of young barbers who I meet, they're like, man, I want to follow in Ivan's footsteps. I want to do this and that. And I always tell them to do it. Yeah. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, bro, you don't even know all the work he does, the late nights, the everything, you know? So one of the questions that I wanted to ask you to start off the podcast, bro, was how important is growth to you? Because I feel like at a certain point in your career, that's been something happened in your career, man, and from then on, growth was all you really cared about.
Mm-hmm. Growth is like the journey. Yep. It doesn't matter the destination, bro. Mm-hmm. It's the journey. Mm-hmm. And growth is the journey. You're growing, you know? Mm-hmm. But to me, it's super important, bro, especially like I feel like when you get to the top tier level of growth, like you're on top basically, you're top dog, whatever.
Yeah.
I learned this from the book Relentless. He
Mm-hmm.
says this, bro. Like, when you're first starting off doing something, bro, you grow really quick because you don't know anything.
Mm-hmm.
You can go to 0 to 1, that's a big step,
Mm-hmm.
0 to 10, big step. And then once you get to the last 98%, that's when that 0.1% of growth happens. That's the growth you don't see, but it's there,
And that's the hard part.
That's
right?
what Michael Jordan and Kobe do, bro. They started like working out on their fingers, little muscles there and there to get themselves that much better, that 1% better.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I'm at. I feel like right now, like I don't see growth myself,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I know it's that 1% every day doing something small that's growing me.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't realize it until I stop and talk to somebody about it. Like when I was talking to Win this past weekend,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize how much I learned, how much I knew about content, business, barbering, all that until I actually said it out loud to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, damn, I learned so much in the last 2 years.
Mm-hmm. Do you think it's because we're our biggest critic?
100%.
I think it's because we're our biggest critic, bro. We never give each other we never give ourselves the credit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We never do because to us it's never enough. You know what I mean? And like we might do it and we might feel a sense of satisfaction, but that thing, it dies down.
Yeah.
It literally dies down in a day, 24 hours.
Or I learned too, like everyone that's successful, bro, they always feel like they're not doing enough.
Yeah.
To everyone else, they're like, you're doing so much.
Yeah.
And we're like, bro, we're not doing enough.
Nothing.
You're
Nothing,
not doing
man.
nothing. You feel like you feel like you're stagnant.
Yeah.
But really, you're improving that 0.01%.
Yep. And I read that book, Relentless, and it's one of my favorite books. It's one of the books that I've been trying to have my kids read, and they're young, they're 8 and 11. But what I learned from that book was how different Kobe and Michael Jordan were. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And you were the one that recommended the book to me, so I checked it out, and it's definitely one of my favorite books and something that I picked up a lot from. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So you're a barber now, man, that can go into based off the book, bro. You're a barber that can go to Dallas because you're going to Dallas. Mm-hmm. You're a barber that can go. And I'm proud to say this because you've been working with me for a long time. You're a barber that can go to Dallas and sit in any barbershop over there, bro, and be the cleaner.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because in the book, he talks about being the cleaner. You know what I mean? The cleaner is the one that does everything that does the things that nobody else wants to do.
He's the one you call to clean up the mess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you're so valuable that when you go into a shop out there, if you go into a shop or if you go into a studio, wherever you may go, that as soon as you go in there, you start cleaning, bro. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? People are going to pick up, So those of you who don't know, Ivan works at my North location. And he's been there for 8 years, right?
Yeah.
8 years. And since he started this journey on content and pushing himself, I recently left the North location and moved to my East shop. And what I noticed in the North shop was crazy because everybody started picking it up. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I can't thank you enough, bro, because you really set the tone. You really set the tone at the shop without even telling them. Bro. I think everybody in there just started seeing what you were doing. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And they started mimicking you. They started praising you and really looking up to you.
Yeah.
You know? And how does that make you feel, bro? Talking about the North shop.
I don't like saying mimic and stuff like that. I know you did right now, but it's like I don't want to take credit for it.
Yeah.
Because they're their own people,
Yeah.
I want to say inspired for sure,
mm-hmm.
That's one thing, like, with this new content I'm doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting so many DMs about how I inspired people.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, that is a really good feeling.
Yes.
Looking at it and watching, like, Cedra and Alec succeed and Mike succeed and getting new numbers up there, making extra money on the side,
Mm-hmm.
like, watching them grow and be happy about it, bro. Like, that makes me feel good,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I don't show it that much like I should. I'll be honest, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm proud of them. I'm proud of Alec. I'm proud of CJ.
Mm-hmm.
And seeing their results is what makes me truly happy, bro. Because I'm like, fuck, bro. Like, It shows that anyone can do it. I tell everybody too, like, bro, if I did it, if you knew where I was, you know where I was 2 years ago.
I know where you were 2 years ago. I know where you were 2 years ago, man. And that's the thing that's crazy to me. That's the thing that's crazy to me, bro, because we really came from nothing.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, bro. To be honest, we really came from nothing. When I opened up Prime Time, I opened that shop, only had $500 in my pocket after my investment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? After my investment, bro, I only had $500 in my pocket. I was living in my house, and I had 2 kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And you remember the late nights we busted out?
Yeah.
It was just 4 of us at the time, you know? And late, bro. Late. And what's so crazy is at the time we were working so late, and I don't know what do you think we were charging at that time?
Shit. The first year I was there, it was $15.
$15, bro.
$10 Wednesdays.
$10 Wednesdays because we were slow. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We did everything we had to do to pick it up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the thing that always stood out about you, bro, since then and even till now, well, maybe not as much now because you're so busy with the content, but you've always been on point, bro. A really good barber. Always been on point. Did good haircuts on time, and cared about your clients.
Yeah.
You cared about your clients. Up until recently is whenever you were like, okay, I need to put myself first and really figure out what I need to do to grow my business.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And what do you think? I know you're in the mentorship, right? With what's his name?
Deluxe.
With Daniel. And I see him on your videos all the time. What's one of the things that he told you, man, that made you wake up?
Let me think about that. So let me catch my thoughts on it, because he told me so much, bro.
Yeah, but I know there was something in the beginning, you know, that must have triggered something, man. You know what I mean? Because when you were there making content at the shop, just to refresh you, bro, because I was in the shop working with you. I was across from you at the North shop. There was something you were struggling with, man, and I don't think it was making the content. I think it was the content not hitting. You know what I mean? The content not like producing what you wanted it to produce. Yeah. You know what I mean? And so you had to think outside the box, and that's when the consultation came. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And putting yourself on the camera. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I remember, man. I remember you record yourself and you bring me do I look weird?
I still think I look weird.
You know what I mean?
I'm just like, fuck it, post it.
Yeah,
You know?
he's like, do I look weird? And at the time, you had the comb over. Yeah. And you did look a little weird, you know? But as time went on, man, you started picking it up. You started, like you said, reading the books, getting out the comfort zone, building the confidence. Mm-hmm. And next thing you know, bro, you evolved. You fucking growed your hair out. Looks like you got a perm, but you don't got a perm.
That shit natural.
And it's just like, bro, I'll be walking around with you, and I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? Sometimes I don't even remember, you know what I mean? It happened so fast, you know? But back to the deluxe question, did any of that, like, bring up any memories?
Yeah, bro, I saved it. I saved the day he chewed me out.
Okay.
It was February 2023. It was February 16, 2023. 17 minutes into a Q&A call. It was my turn to ask him a question. You know, we take turns asking questions. Mm-hmm. And I told him where my mindset was at, bro. Mm-hmm. I was stuck. I didn't know what to do. I don't know where to attack my business at to make it grow, you know? Mm-hmm. I was stagnant. You remember, I grew to 20K followers, and I stayed there forever, and then all my numbers dropped. Mm-hmm. And I was like, what the fuck, bro? Like, I'm putting in these inputs. Mm-hmm. What is it that I'm missing? I was about to give up, bro. I was literally about to give up. And I bring this up to everybody. Like, you ever seen that meme? There's 2 guys that are mining for a diamond. Yeah. And one hits the diamond, and the other one gave up too soon. Mm-hmm. I always bring that meme up because that's the best example I can think of, you know? And I kept going. Yeah. He chewed me out, bro. We had a man-to-man talk. I don't know if you seen it on his story. He posted about it because I used a clip of it. Yeah. And I told him, like, I felt like I wasn't locked in. He's like, nah, shut up. Don't say that shit. Because that's that negative thought. Once you start saying that out loud,
it happens,
you know? Mm-hmm. He's like, bro. I told him straight up, I was just, literally I felt comfortable, you know? Mm-hmm. I was making good money. Nothing crazy. I was making good money. Mm-hmm. I was getting booked up. I had a little bit of followers, you know, but I felt comfortable. And then he just chewed me out, bro. He's like, bro, like, you ain't made it yet, bro. Why you chilling, you know? There's nothing to be happy about yet, you know? You're still cutting hair. You're still making average money, you know? And that's when, like, I just felt it, bro. I was pissed at myself, you know? Because I just was chilling. I wasn't doing much. Doing the same shit. I got in a routine. And I think we all go through that.
Yeah.
I every time I hit that season in my life where I'm just chilling, I go back and listen to that Q&A call because it kicks me into overdrive, and then I start pushing forward, bro. I'm like, fuck this. I got to do something that's going to make me so uncomfortable because when you're growing, it's an uncomfortable stage in your life.
Yeah.
It's just like when you go to the gym and you work out, you know, that last 2 reps, they hurt. But those last 2 reps are the most meaningful reps because that's when you actually grow. Yeah. It's the same with whatever you're going through right now, you know? Something big happens, or breakup happens, you lose a house, you know, or whatever happens, you lose a family member. Like, there's growth in that, you know? And I feel like a lot of people don't like optimistic people, you know? Because we're so optimistic and they don't understand it. Like, I can be so optimistic, bro. I can be in my worst position in life ever, and I still find the good in it, you know?
And that's the key, bro.
Yeah.
That's the key to success, man. Especially for people who are entrepreneurs and people who are listening right now who are entrepreneurs, bro. And I think I want them to understand basically what you're saying is that there's growing pains in success at every single level. And it never ends. And if anything, as you keep going, it gets harder. Yeah. You know what I mean? The reps get harder because, like you said, in the gym, your muscles already grew. How are you going to get them in bigger? You know what I mean? It's just you got to keep going up. Yeah. You know what I mean? The weight has to get heavier. Yeah. You know, and that's one thing me and you have always related on, man. And I think I speak for you, but I think we learned to love the struggle. Yeah. We learned to love the struggle. So when there's a point in our career where we don't feel like we're struggling or we're getting something out of it, then we get comfortable, bro. We feel, I don't know about you, but I feel bad.
I do too, bro.
I feel bad, man.
I told Alec that today. I was like, bro, he was like, you stressed, bro? You seem a little stressed. I'm like, bro, I love it. Yeah. I love being stressed, bro, because I know I'm going through something that I should be going through that's going to put me up, you know? Why give up there? You got to keep pushing. Once that storm passes by, bro, like, it's nothing but sunshine, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's worth it.
Yeah, for sure. And that's kind of why I started this podcast, bro, because I saw what you were doing. I mean, me and Ivan are very close. For people who don't know, people who are just listening, people who are just maybe just seeing this because they follow Ivan and don't know me. Me and him work out together almost every day. And I've known him, like I said, when I first hired him to now. And to see the growth that he has had, there's 2 things you can do with somebody like Ivan. You can either envy it or you can respect it. And you can admire it. You know what I mean? And that's what I chose to do. You know what I mean? So what I got from it in return was like, okay, what's something I can do? You know what I'm saying? What's something I can do for myself? Something that I bring to the table. Something that gets me out of my comfort zone. And that's why I did the podcast. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And now we're here doing the podcast. I didn't think twice about it, bro. As soon as I thought about this, I was like, man, we got to do it. Because the comfort zone was there for me. You know what I mean? And this brings me out of my comfort zone. And I honestly been loving it, especially having conversations like this. Yeah. You know what I mean? So moving forward, man, going, like I said, your last day at the shop is on Saturday. Like literally you're going to clean your station up Saturday. Everybody's going to be sad at the North shop. I'm going to be sad. And then Sunday you leave on vacation.
Sunday morning
you go to Vietnam.
Yep.
You know what I mean? With our buddy Eric. And what are you going to be doing out there, man? How are you going to try to enjoy this vacation?
I'm going to work on my business.
You're going to work on your business?
I'm not even going to lie, bro. Like, I tell people, bro, like, there's a difference between working on your business and working in your business. Yep. Working in your business is what I do at the shop. I cut hair. Working on your business is when you're outside studying what to improve on that business, looking at your numbers, reflecting on that, seeing where in your business needs to be improved, you know, what needs to be improved. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to chill on my laptop, think of ideas, think of what areas I need to improve in me, because I am my business, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And that's important, bro. And one thing you said earlier is you're doing something for yourself, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's a selfish thought. And I tell people being selfish isn't bad. People make it seem, the public makes it seem like it's bad, bro. But you tell me if going to the gym, eating healthy, taking care of yourself, taking care of your finances, that's all selfish work. How is that bad?
It's not.
Yeah, that's selfish, you know?
Mm-hmm. Especially as men, bro.
Yeah.
Especially as men. Another book that me and you read, what's wrong with The Way of Superior Man?
The Way of Superior Man.
That was another one that changed the game for us too.
Yeah.
You know, people can say what they want about the book, but we got something from it.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Big time.
Big time.
Yeah.
Big time. We have to chase. What we're on right now is chasing who we want to become in the future.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like you said, there's no destination.
Mm-mm.
There's no destination. There's a vision that we have of us in the future, 40, 50 years old. And how do we get there? You know what I mean? How do we get there? I'm sure when we picture it in a house, we picture it in a type of car, doing some sort of work. But how do we get there is a question. You know what I mean? And that's something that I know runs through your head all the time, and it's been ran through my head so many times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like you said, you got to love the journey. Yeah. You got to love the journey. This next step for you, going out to Dallas, I think is definitely a part of your journey.
Yeah.
When you first told me about it, I was a little sad, but I saw it coming a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I told my fiance Tiffany like a year ago, I was like, Ivan ain't going to be here too much longer. And she was like, for real, you think so? I said, yeah, he's not. I was like, he is outgrowing the system so fast that there's only so much he can do here. Mm-hmm. You know, for those of you who don't know, we're in Wichita, Kansas, in the middle of the map. But I love Wichita.
I do too.
And I know you do too.
Yeah.
And I know you're going to miss it. As much as you say you want to go to Dallas, I know that's the next move for you, but I know you're going to miss it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It is, bro.
It's crazy to reminisce on it. You know what I mean?
And it's not the town that I'm going to miss, bro. It's the people.
Yep.
It's my close friends, you know, everybody that I built relationships with. And I definitely can say I have a lot of close friends. Not a lot of people can say that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's because I can be so vulnerable with people.
Yeah.
And I'm not embarrassed about it. As much as people want to say something about, like, damn, he, you know, sorry for this and that. But, like, I don't care what they think, you know. I've been through it. I've been through certain things. And we all been through certain things, you know. But the person that's able to be vulnerable about it and be open about it and walk away from what other people think about it is a bigger man.
Facts.
You know?
Every time.
You can't hurt me. Like,
every time.
Yeah.
Like David Goggins said.
You can't hurt me, bro.
You can't hurt me.
He said it on my face. I was like, fuck it.
Yeah.
I went through it, bro, and I'm out here on top. You know?
Yep. At what point did that happen to you? Because I know you haven't always been like that. There was a point where you just stopped giving excuse my language, giving a fuck about what anybody had to say.
I'll be honest, bro. Like, I still care. We're human, you know?
Yeah,
There's times where it gets to me, but then I have to step back and think about it. Like, why the fuck do I care about what someone else says?
Yeah.
Know?
So what you learned is how to evaluate your emotions.
Yeah.
I think that's what you learned, bro, because that's something we all had to learn.
Yeah. And
right?
I used to, the book says it in the book, he says, fuck your emotion, but he doesn't mean by, like, don't listen to your emotions. He said, like, think about where your emotions are, where do they come from, understand them, enjoy those emotions. And once you do that, you realize, like, I can change the way I feel, you know? And that's super important.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
How often do you pay attention to the critics? What I mean by the critics is the people in the comments.
Depends who the critics are, you know? Like, if it's someone I look up to, I'll pay attention. Especially someone that's doing better than me, you know? They're giving me good criticism, you know? Tell me where to actually go. And then people that ain't doing shit, like,
you ignore them.
yeah. But why would I
Why even pay attention?
Yeah, it's no disrespect to them, bro. And I say this all the time, but like, why would I take advice from somebody that ain't where I'm trying to go?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just like taking gym advice from a fat guy. Why would you do that? Like, he ain't got no results.
If someone walked up to us at the gym, a fat guy, and was like, "Yo, your form is wrong," we're gonna laugh at him.
Or you should be eating this, and this.
Yes,
I'm like, bro, why would I take?
Yes.
I was like, dude, let me see the results, and then
Yeah.
I definitely would trust it, you know. And to some people that might be disrespectful, and that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I can't control how they feel about what I say or feel, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's on them.
I feel like with in the barbering industry, what I like that is happening, because I've been a barber since 2012, professionally. What I like that is happening is we're moving in a direction where, man, barbers are being vulnerable, putting themselves out there. You know what I mean? Creating the content. Dude, how many of us are doing consultations? How many of us are actually doing the hard things that nobody wants to do on camera? You know what I mean? So we all have to check ourselves and check our emotions.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Check our emotions like, yo, is this person's opinion valid? You know what I mean? Somebody that we don't know that lives in Atlanta or that lives over here in California that might have sent us a message or said this, and that. Is their opinion valid?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I've noticed that in the whole industry, a lot of people are growing in it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because they can control those emotions now. You know what I mean? Have you noticed that?
Yep.
Especially in your mentorship, right?
Yep. I have noticed that a lot, bro.
Who's somebody in your mentorship that you look up to?
Oh, that's hard, bro. I look up to a lot of these guys.
Yeah, but which one says some stuff to you that you talk to on a daily, that you might talk to that you can praise right now while we talk? You know what I mean? I know there's a couple of them because you bring them up to me at the gym. You know what I mean? It might be a few of them.
There's a few of them, bro. Like my accountability partner, he's a close friend now, a really close friend, Nicolo, because we came up together. He started the program before me, you know, but like we ended up locking in together, bro. And it's so cool to have someone by you that's going through the same thing.
Yeah.
It makes it so much easier. I say this from any man to any man. Find somebody that's going through the same shit as you are. Mm-hmm. It just feels so much better. The same struggles, the same wins, all that. Like, damn, bro, we both winning, you know? Mm-hmm. And you helping each other out. Definitely him. Paris, he was my first coach. He put me on some game. A lot of game. He's my age, you know? But, like, he just holds himself a lot older, I feel like, you know? Michael De Jesus, my coach right now, it's him. Mm-hmm. Greg, Crispy Cats, South Bay Chris. There's so many in there, bro.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
There's so many in there that I look up to, bro. And we look up to each other.
Yeah.
Not even just, like, me to them, but they'll message me sometimes like, bro, like, you inspiring me. And I think that's dope because you're looking up to somebody and they're looking up back to you. Mm-hmm. So it's like, it's just fun.
Yeah,
you know?
And you guys are relatable, man. You guys working on the same content, doing the same type of thing. Maybe not the same exact content, but you guys have the same goal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But the craziest part of me, bro, is like, I tell a lot of people this, that these guys I hanged out with like once or twice. Mm. Most of the time we just talk online, text each other, call each other, but only hanged out once or twice in person. Mm-hmm. And it's so crazy how close we are, you know? Mm-hmm. But it's just by being vulnerable, you know, talking to each other, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, we never really been through anything in person, you know? Mm-hmm. We weren't raised together. Mm-hmm. But the fact that they're such far apart that we can connect like that, it means a lot, you know? Yeah. It means a lot to us.
And there's some dogs, you know what I mean? I follow all of those guys pretty much because I know they became, you know, your
straight
friends.
Straight dogs, bro.
You know, straight dogs, and they became your friends. You know what I mean? So
and that's something else, bro, that I like too, is that they're dogs, bro, and we can see each other as competition, but friendly competition. Like, we want to one-up each other, but in a positive way, you know? And some people can't do that. No. They get butthurt. They get butthurt trying to one-up them.
What have you learned about competition?
It's good for you.
Yeah.
You want it. If you had no competition, bro, you're going to stay right there, and you're not going to ever grow. Mm-hmm. Going back to growing pains.
Yeah, growing pains. Yeah. And accepting the challenge.
Hell yeah.
Accepting the challenge, bro. Accepting the challenge and understanding that there's flaws in all of us. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And when you're getting challenged by somebody else, they're trying to pinpoint those flaws. You know what I mean? So there's two things you can do. You can either leave the flaws as flaws or fix the flaws.
Yeah, I said
You
that
know
other
what I'm
day
saying?
on my post.
Yeah. Fix the flaws, change them, and adjust and continue to go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I feel like that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing on this move to Dallas. What are some things when you go to Dallas, bro, that you're really trying to improve in your business?
That's a good question.
You know, because you're moving to Dallas for a reason.
Yeah.
What's the reason?
There's a lot of reasons, bro, but really just to like, one is to improve my content, improve the creativity in me, you know? There's going to be more creators out there, a lot more competition. And when there's more competition, I want to be able to stand out in that competition, you know? I already stand out here. I want to go to a place where I don't stand out.
And then stand out.
And then stand out. That makes it funner, you know? Why go somewhere where you already stand out, bro? Like, there's no fun in that, you know? But if you're an underdog and you work your way up, then you can look back down and be like, damn, I did it. I fucking did it myself. I don't even like saying myself because to this day, like, all the work I did now, bro, I didn't do it myself. I had you. I had my mentor. I had my friends. Like, anyone can say self-made, but you're really not self-made because you had some type of help from somebody. You know?
You're only going to go so far by yourself.
Yep.
And we all know that. We all know that. So being like you said, vulnerable and being what made you, when you became vulnerable, that attracted people to you. You know what I mean? And I think your team understood that as well. You know what I mean? So you guys started like building this bond between each other, right? And what's crazy is it's like putting a bunch of minds inside of a big pot. And next thing you know, you guys are all bouncing ideas off each other. Yeah. If you would have never became vulnerable, bro, you would have been outside the pot. Yeah. Which is a lot of barbers, which is a lot of people in the industry. Yeah. You know what I mean? They don't want to be inside the pot because their ego gets in the way or they're too afraid of something. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing I've never tried to be. I've always tried to control my ego and be a part of everything that I can be a part of. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I see that in you, and I see that you're gonna go to Dallas and blow up. I've been saying that since you had 20,000 followers. You know what I mean? How many followers? What's the goal for the followers? I saw you write down something on your board. Is there a goal or is it just more?
That board wasn't with followers. It was just money. Okay. I mean, Instagram and TikTok, I would like to be at 1 million followers, but bro, that's something I learned through Daniel is that Deluxe, by the way, is it's not about a number. We say a number because it's easy to track and see, you know. Yeah. But it's about the person that has that, right? You think about that person. I told Win this the other day too, at Norton's. Think about all the stuff you want, you know, whatever it is, the house, the car, the family, the clothes. Who has that? Who's the person that has that? How does he look? How does he talk? How does he dress? What is his morals? How is he with people, you know? How is he with his word? And then set that to be your goal, because that goal is going to be so much harder to actually achieve, because you're not perfect. We're not perfect. Humans ain't perfect, you know? We're going to fuck up. I fuck up to this day, bro. I might seem perfect online sometimes, but hell no. Hell no, you know? And I like that idea of having that image of that person that I want to become, because it's going to be almost impossible to be that 100% all the time, you know? You're going to fuck up.
It's going to be something you're going to have to work on for a long period of time.
And it goes back to the journey. Not the destination, because you're never going to be that. So it's the whole journey, you know?
Till you die.
Literally. Try to be that person. You're not going to do it, you know? But it's going to be fun because you're going to try. That's a big one. And one thing that I like, bro, I'm not perfect, like I said, but I always want to be that person. I want to be that man that if I say something, if I say I'm going to do something, I want people to be like, he said it, he's going to do it. Like, if Ivan said it, he's going to do it 100%, bro. Like, I don't want him to, like, is he going to do it? Is he going to show up? Yeah. You think so? And I'm not perfect. There's times I do it too, you know? And I'm like...
But you want to try to get the highest percentage of that, bro. You want to try to hit that mark every time. Yep. You know what I mean? We're not going to hit the mark every time. We're not going to hit it every single time. But we're going to get hella close, if not actually do it. Yep. You know what I mean? And that's what sets you apart, man. And like I said, you've been meeting a lot of people like the guys from Faded Culture. So I got the hat. You've been meeting, talking to them. They see something in you. You know, the whole industry does. The whole industry does, you know, and I'm glad that I've been a part of it and been able to see it from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? From when I asked you if you wanted the job, you know, if you wanted to come work at Primetime. I walked into Old Town Barber College here in Wichita. He was there working. And he was, you know, a little kid at the time. How old were you at the time?
I was 19.
19 years old.
Yeah, 19, 20, something like that.
Yeah, scrawny, little, you know.
My beard didn't connect.
He was in this all black, baggy ass suit that we had to wear at Old Town. You know what I mean? And I was like, "What's up, man? Can you taper me up?" And you were like, "Yeah, I'll taper you up." You know, and I ain't gonna lie, I asked you because everybody else was getting fucked up around there, and I was like, "Let me at least get a decent taper."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you tapered me, man, and you had already heard about me. You had already heard about Primetime, and you were like, "Let's go ahead and make that decision to move forward." Yeah. You know what I mean? And you came to Primetime, and we've been working ever since. But one thing that I'm saying all this is because since I met you that day, you know how you just said I always wanted to be that man who can hold his word.
Yeah.
Do what he said he was going to do. Bro, you've done it ever since. You've done it ever since. So in your mind, I think not just in your mind, but even when we're younger, bro, we have this thing about us, you know what I mean, that we don't notice it until we get older and we actually reflect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think you've had that for the longest, bro. You know what I mean? Through the fuck-ups, through the things that we messed up on in life, we always bounce back.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
Every time, bro.
One thing I learned recently, though, bro, and thank you for saying that too, bro, because I think I was just like, I don't feel that way about myself because I had people close to me say I wasn't that guy. You know? And I had to step back and be like, I can't control what other people have an image of me, right? Like, they might have a separate image than you might, you know? And it's not my fault. It might be some of my responsibility that they might think like that, but at the end of the day, like, I can't. I don't know how to put it in words, bro. But like,
at the end of the day, bro, you being yourself and being the person you want to be, bro, it's not gonna rub everybody the right way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I had people tell me, like, you never keep your word, like, just certain people, you know, and it hit me because it's people I used to care about and all this, and like, that's when I took it into consideration, like, just because you said that, like, I want to be that person now, you know? And I stuck with it, you know. And now anyone else, everyone else that I talk to, I just think about that, like, I don't want them to ever see me that way either, you know. And I just stick that way, and some people might seem that as a bad thing to say out loud or anything like that, but I low-key will make up stories in my head, bro, that someone said this in a sneaky way or something, and then I hold that grudge to elevate me. And you, in the book Relentless, he talks about that, you know? Yeah. And I didn't know I was doing that until I read that book, you know? And that pushed me forward.
Basically, it was something that'll set a fire under you.
Yeah.
That you would like to think about. Something that was set. Bro, I do that all the time.
It's some sneaky shit, you know? Even if they don't mean it in a sneaky way, I'm like, all right, motherfucker, I'm going to prove you wrong, you know? And I love that, bro. And I know when someone has that in them, I look at them like they got that shit in them, you know?
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
They got that dog in them.
And it's cool to be around those people, bro. Because then they're like, I'm going to show this motherfucker in a good way, in a happy way.
And I like being around people like that, bro.
Yeah.
That shit sets a fire under me. You know what I mean? I'm very competitive. You know, you see me in the gym, bro. You see me in the gym. Like, I like being competitive. I've played sports my whole life. You never really played sports. You never played sports, bro. But you had a lot of friends. But you were never interested in sports. But you've always...
I'm still not.
You're still not. But it's crazy, though, man. Where do you think this competitiveness from you came?
I know exactly where it came from. I thought about this so many times, bro. I remember the first day I joined the program. I joined the program. I saw Daniel's commercial on YouTube. And I was laying in bed, bro, trying to get hyped up for work. So I watched a little tutorial video on how to cut hair, and this commercial popped up. And low-key, I thought about it, and I was like, bro, I'm such a fucking loser. Like, I never try anything. Like, if I lose, I'm like, fuck it, whatever, you know? And then one day I was just tired of that. Like, why do I always gotta say that shit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, let me fucking win for once, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and earn it and enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
And then find the next one,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it was, bro.
So the competitiveness came from when you saw that ad.
I just kept losing. Not even that. I just realized I kept losing at everything. And was okay with losing. I was okay with losing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
How stupid is that? I see people that think that's okay. Like, it's just a game, whatever. Yeah, it's just a game. But if you're really okay with losing, bro, like that's
that's what separates the people who work hard and the people who don't.
Yeah.
Honestly, wanting to win.
And I told Alec this other day, bro. I forgot what we were talking about, but I told them there's winners and there's losers, right? I like saying this because it's a dumb thing to say, but there's winners and there's losers. And in order for you to be a winner, there has to be losers.
Mm-hmm.
So not everybody can do it,
Mm-mm.
you know?
It's always been like that. It's not going to change.
It's not. It's so simple to say and dumb to say because it's like, no shit, idiot, you know? Like, no shit, there's going to be winners and losers. But, like, when I look at people, it's just like going back, there's consumers and then there's, what's the other one?
Buyers? Or there's consumers?
No. There's consumers and then there's, like, I forgot the other word.
Uh-huh.
I'm a little tipsy from that.
That's cool.
It's just like, what side do you want to be?
Yeah.
You want to be the consumer? I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be the one that actually sells the stuff.
The seller.
The seller, you know, like the consumers and sellers and all that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It clicked, and I was like, bro, I'm just tired of the way I'm living. There's more to this shit, you know.
Yeah.
And I think everybody is gonna go through that eventually.
Yeah.
So some people it might be too late.
Yeah.
And others might be right on time, you know.
Gary Vee's gonna tell you it's never too late.
Yeah.
Gary Vee's gonna tell you it's never too late. I listened to him today, man, and he talks to a lot of older folks on his. A lot of people reached out to him for advice, and to him, it's never too late. You know what I mean? And honestly, who knows? It might not. It's not us for us. It's not for us to say. Who knows? But one thing that you said that is 100% fact is that there's winners and there's losers. And honestly, I don't think there's anything in between.
Oh.
I don't think there's anything in between. You know what I mean? It's when it pertains to business and the barbering game and branding, anything, it's like that.
And I said to myself because I wanted everybody to win.
Yep.
I want everyone to win, right?
Mm-hmm. Especially around you.
But there's some people that just don't want to put the effort in, and I'm like, I can't help them. They got to be a loser.
Yeah.
That's it, you know.
You gotta be cutthroat a little bit.
Yeah, I'm like, you're gonna be a loser, bro.
Yeah.
I can't help you unless you
and
want
that's
to get that mindset.
and the more books we're reading, the more knowledge we get. We understand how important, like that separation that has to happen. You get what I'm saying? In order for us to make room for something else.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Or somebody else. You know what I mean? There's gonna be some. You have to separate yourself from certain people, man, in order for you to grow.
It's okay.
And it's okay. Yeah. It doesn't mean you have to bash the guy that you're leaving behind. You don't. If anything, you show them more love, and hopefully eventually they get it. You know what I mean? But one thing is for sure, man, and that's part of the journey, like we said, but that's the direction we want to head in. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I want to ask you kind of a personal question, man. What are some attributes, because I believe that we're all formed, like the things that we carry, our values, and the people we are, come from, we might create them like a certain way, but we always get some sort of values from our parents. What are some things you feel like you might have got from your parents, bro, that help you now succeed?
For my dad, for sure, bro, I got the worth ethic out of him.
Mm-hmm.
Cause since I could remember, bro, he always had 2 jobs.
Damn.
And he always woke up at 3:30 in the morning and go to work at 4:30.
Damn.
Since I knew him, he still does it to this day. You know?
Damn.
And 2 jobs. And he's 60 years old.
Damn.
And we're telling him, like, why the fuck you working? The house is paid off.
Yeah.
You know, like, everything's paid off. Like,
why do you think he does it?
He's bored. You don't want to be bored, bro.
Yeah.
And I feel him on that, too. Like, even when I'm on this vacation, I'm going to be doing something to grow, you know? But they you know, Hispanic parents, they have a different mindset, bro. Mm-hmm. And I had to learn that, too, that they might not understand what I'm doing. And that's okay, because the way they grew up.
Mm-hmm.
But for sure, I got that from my dad. And my mom, I'm a big lover boy, to be honest, bro. Mm-hmm. I feel like people think, like, Alec told me this, too. I always got to bring up Alec because we talk a lot. Mm-hmm. That one of his clients said I'm intimidating, you know? Mm-hmm. But if they knew me, I'm a big lover boy, bro. I'm soft. Real shit, bro. And I got that from my mom.
Yeah, okay.
Cause I'm a mama's boy too, and she spoiled me, you know?
Yeah,
I'm the youngest of 3 siblings, you know?
3 siblings.
Yeah, so I got 2 older brothers. And I was spoiled, I ain't gonna lie, but I was bad too. And my mom just, no matter what I did, loved me. And I felt like I got that from her, and then the work ethic from my dad for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Do you feel like out of all the people here, those are the people that's going to be the hardest to move away from?
100%, especially my mom. Once I see her cry, she hasn't cried yet, but she's gonna cry. I'm gonna catch it on camera. Everything's content.
Some content.
Yeah, that's what my boys told me. Like,
some real
shit, bro.
Some real content.
Yeah, like you never know. It's better to have too much footage than not enough.
Yeah, facts. Yeah. You can always look back at it.
Exactly, bro.
You can always look back at it, man. Back in the day, people were recording.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They camcorders, but they kept it at home.
Yeah, and then you go back and look at it.
And you go back and look at them. You know, my mom has a video of me when I was little hitting my brother in the back with a bag of Doritos on the top of his head. And what's crazy is, like, if that were to happen now on a phone, bro, guess where it's going? On social media.
Yeah.
We're going to share it with everybody. You know what I mean? So I don't see nothing wrong with it at all.
Yeah.
You know, it became part of our lives. You know? Do you feel like social media changed your life?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. There's a lot of good that came out of it, and so a lot of bad, you know, but like I said, I'm optimistic, so I always look at the good, don't focus on the bad, you know?
Yep.
But it changed my life. And I don't know if you remember this. I hated it. I never wanted to post.
Yep.
I never liked social media like that. I went ghost for a while on it too.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew for me to level up my life, I had to step out of my comfort zone and do it.
Yep.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
And then now I enjoy it. There's days I don't. I told my best friend Angel this too the other day. Like, there's days I don't enjoy it. There's days I don't want to be on camera. There's days I look at myself like, I don't like the way I look right now or talk or what I'm saying. And I just got to make sure.
Those are negative thoughts.
Yeah, I got to kill those thoughts, bro. It's so important to kill it. We all have them. That's what I'm saying. It's important to be vulnerable because then you realize, like, damn, everybody thinks like this.
Yeah.
So-and-so thinks like this. And I look up to them. Like, I can do it too, you know? That's important. And that's what I'm learning through social media. Yeah.
To not take it,
not take it so serious, but it's always going to be there. No matter what, it's going to be there. It's not going anywhere. You might as well use it. Get used to it too, you know?
Especially for business, bro. It's necessary.
It's free marketing. You don't got to pay for
free marketing,
it, bro.
Yeah.
You might as well just use it.
Yeah. And some of the best brands are just getting built on there, man. And I told you, bro, I told you this a while ago. I told you at the gym, and I was like, bro, you're building your own brand. You know, Ivan the Great is a brand. You know what I mean? Yeah. Maybe not for everybody outside of barbering, but for barbering, it's becoming a brand. You know what I mean? Especially with the stories you're telling. Yeah. You know what I mean? They're very relatable. Especially with the ones who actually care about it. Yeah. You know what I mean?
That's something, though, that I've been thinking about a lot, bro, and I've been saying this for a while now, is I say this like I'm trying to get out the barber industry, right? But what I mean by that is obviously I still want to be a part of it, but what I mean is I want to be an image to the public, not just the barber industry, you know? Just like Vic Blends and, like, there's another, Rob the Original. I see those guys, like, they're barbers, but the public knows them. An average Joe knows them, you know? Not another barber. A regular person off the street knows who they are, and they're barbers, you know? That's a lot more meaningful. Yeah. Than me just being known by other barbers, you know? Because the barbers ain't paying my bills. Yeah. The clients public is. The clients are, you know?
The clients are. Yeah. How do you feel about your clients that you're leaving behind?
I ain't gonna miss them. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
You ain't?
Cause, no, I am.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I am, because, like, I don't know what to say when they get out of my chair this week. I'm like, fuck, bro. Yeah. It's been a long time.
It's been hard, huh?
Yeah.
Saying bye to them?
Saying bye to them. And
did you already give a couple of your clients this week their last cut?
Yeah.
Was that today?
Yeah.
Or since last week?
Some of them today.
Some of them today?
Yeah.
What happened?
It was just weird, bro. Like, I don't know how to explain it, man. It just feels like you know, it feels like it's the last day of school.
Oh, and you're saying bye.
Yeah, except you're not coming back.
What you gotta do is fucking wear a white shirt and have them sign it and be like, "You coming?
Shut up!
Coming with
wear
me?"
my Dare shirt.
Wear a Dare shirt.
Yeah, gotta sign it. Don't do
have
drugs.
Them sign it. Yeah. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, and I know you miss him. I know you're gonna miss him, bro. But I think you're leaving them, a lot of them, in good hands. You know what I'm saying? With a lot of other barbers that you met here in the city. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's one thing that I like about this whole move, bro. Is you're being very humble about it, man, and you're pointing your clients in the right direction with when it pertains to what barber they should go to. You're keeping other barbers in mind. You're not selfish, bro. You know, even though you say about there's nothing wrong with being selfish, you're right about that. But you're not a selfish person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I definitely noticed that, man. So fast forward, bro. Fast forward, you're gonna be living in Dallas and working and stuff, man. And I know this is a tough question, but I feel like it's a question that when we really think about it, we know the answer. The question is, when fast forward to when you're like 40 years old, 45 years old, and you look back at life, what do you want to be remembered for? What's one of the things you really want to be remembered for?
As in, like, something I did, or just the character I got? Or
just
something?
When you're 40 years old, bro, what do you want people to remember you for?
See, I never really thought about it, bro.
It's a tough question.
It is.
You know, but I think that's part of our journey. We're creating something.
Well, like I said earlier, bro, I definitely want to be remembered as a guy that always kept the word.
Yeah.
You know? No matter what position he was put in, that I was put in, you know?
And that's valid.
Someone that never gave up, you know? Definitely someone that left like a stain in somebody's memory, you know? That they can't get out. Like, damn, I remember that guy. It's hard to forget him, you know?
Someone that chased their dreams, bro.
Yeah.
Someone that really chased their dreams, because not everybody can say that. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody can say that they, with everything they had, they went out there and chased their dreams. Not everybody can say that.
And I'm okay. Bro, I don't give a fuck if I fail. I'm not going to fail. I know for a fact I won't fail.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like, that's one thing I fuck with Eric so heavy, bro, because, like when he opened up a shop, he's like, bro, it's going to work. I have to make it work. I got no one else to fall on, you know? I got someone to fall on. I can go back to my parents' house. Eric didn't. You know? He had to make it work. And that's why I like this, because, like, I'm going to make it work, bro.
Yeah.
Once I left my parents' house, I never went back. And I know a lot of people that left and go back. Ain't nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it, you know? We're all put in different positions, and we have to go back sometimes. I don't see nothing bad with it, but I just don't want to do that ever, you know? I want to keep growing and keep elevating. If I fall, I might fall for a little bit, but I'm going to get back up even harder, you know? And that's definitely what I want to be remembered for. Just trying, bro.
Just trying hard.
Trying hard. Not even trying, doing it.
Doing it.
Yeah. There's a difference between trying and doing, you know?
And you're doing it. Yeah. You're doing it, man. And I'm proud of you, bro.
Thank you, bro.
I'm very proud of you. I'm someone who has seen you from the very beginning, bro. And to see you here now and who you became and the person you're going to become, you know what I mean? And it just makes me very happy to be a part of it, bro. And I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
And you have my support, primetime support. You have so much support that you always have someone to call.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you going to Dallas, bro. We're happy for you, bro. We're proud of you. And like I said, thank you for being a part of the team for so long, and for being a good member, being a good friend. Just being here, bro. That's the main thing you've always been, is being here. And definitely, we always felt your presence, bro. And I'm going to miss you, but I'm very excited to see what happens when you go to Dallas.
Appreciate it, bro. I'm going to miss y'all too, bro.
Yeah.
You, Tiffany, Coffee Days, Prime Time, everybody there. East Prime Time, even though Northside's better than East Prime Time. I hope they hear that and take, like, you know, a little chip on the shoulder and be like, yeah, we're going one up them now. Ivan's gone.
Yeah, for sure.
In a good way, though.
In a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, man. And like I said, bro, we'll be waiting for you in the holidays. Yeah. We're going to end the podcast off like this, because I feel like we got a lot of gems. Yeah. Where people really got to meet you and really know who you are. You know what I mean? And saw the vision. They see the vision. Yeah. And now they can just see it happen, see it evolve. You know what I mean?
In due time.
Appreciate it, brother.
Thank you, man. That was good, bro. That was good.